तेरी नजर है मेरा दिल है क्या किया जाए।
ये है अमृता कौर जो अपनी सुरीली आवाज की वजह से काफी मशहूर हैं। अमृता को पाकिस्तान आना क्यों पसंद है और पाकिस्तान में इनका इस्तकबाल किस तरह किया जाता है?
सांसों की माला पे सिमरूं मैं पी का नाम।
Amrita, welcome to Pakistan. I guess this is your first ever interview over here in Pakistan that Urdu Point is getting a chance to take your interview.
Yes,
Right.
it is my first interview in Pakistan. Thank you, Fatima.
You're most welcome. So, how did you like Lahore?
I think Lahore है जिन्ने लाहौर नहीं वेख्या और जम्मिया नहीं.
So, when did you started off with your journey and your singing career?
I started off quite young. Actually, my dad is also a singer. So I've been listening since I was like very young. But I started singing with him more regularly at the age of like 7. So as Sikhs, Kirtan, Gurbani Kirtan is such a big part of our lives. So my dad has been doing Kirtan his whole life. So every Sunday, I would accompany him to the Gurdwara and I'll be the small kid sitting with my dad and accompanying him. So it's been many, many years, and it's just that practice and that learnings from my dad and sitting at the Gurdwara every Sunday. After that, I got some formal training in Indian classical music from Professor Shukdev Madhurji. So that was for a few years. And then practicing many, many rags.
How many rags have you memorized till now?
Yaman Kalyan, that's very common even in pop music and Bollywood and Pakistani music. And probably Bhairavi is also very, very common kind of melody. Bageshwari, Sarang. There's some rags which are very common in light or semi-classical. So yeah, I'm a bit more comfortable in those.
Alright, so what was the most easiest rag that you learned in like a couple of hours or in a day?
I don't know about the easiest, but the first rag I ever learned was Bhopali, which is just 6 surs, 5 surs. Sa re ga pa da sa da pa ga re sa. It's very straight and all are shuddh swars. And it's a very simple kind of melody. So that was the first rag I learned, and I think my teacher taught it to me because it's one of the easy ones to understand. Yeah.
That's really nice. So what are you doing except from your singing?
So other than singing, I've studied architecture.
Alright.
So I've got my master's in architecture from New Zealand, which is where I live. And I work full-time in the architecture industry as well.
Oh, nice.
Construction. So yeah, I'm trained in that as well.
So can you just sing a song for us?
Yeah, sure.
And we can then continue with the conversation.
Yeah, sure. Saade chamdiya jutiya kare ਜਿਹੜਾ ਜੂੰਦਾ ਰੋਗ ਗਵਾਵਦਾਈ ਭਲਾ ਦਸ ਖਾਚਰੀ ਵਿਛੁਨਿਆ ਨੂੰ कदों रब सच्चा कर ले आवदाई.
That's really amazing. You have such a soothing voice.
Thank
Which
you.
instrument you used to you have learned and you have done job with that?
I do play a little bit of harmonium.
Alright.
But I don't play any instrument very proficiently, as my guru actually told me to leave the harmonium while I'm practicing. So I practice primarily with the tanpura.
So what brings you towards singing? If you're, mashallah, you're an architect, you just told me, and now you're better in singing. I must say that you should give a full-time job to that. Are you planning something in future like this?
That's so kind. Let's see what happens. I'm taking it one day at a time. I would love to sing more. I am singing a lot on my weekends, and my evenings are all taken up by music.
So can you just sing another song for us as well?
Sure. बिछड़े भी तो हम बस कल परसों जीऊंगी मैं कैसे इस हाल में बरसों मौत न आई तेरी याद क्यों आई हाय लंबी जुदाई 4 दिना दा प्यार और बड़ी लंबी जुदाई लंबी जुदाई.
That was really nice. It actually hits my heart.
Thank you.
So, coming towards the language, obviously you have you are born in New Zealand and you have your upbringing is from there. So, Punjabi, Urdu, obviously Hindi, you are learning songs as well. So, isn't it difficult for you? थोड़ा सा अगर आप उर्दू बोलो या पंजाबी बोलो?
हाँ, थोड़ा मुश्किल है. The reason of the language barrier is because my family has been out of India and Pakistan for a few generations in Malaysia.
Okay.
So in Malaysia, I guess our families have been speaking English at home over the generations, and like my dad's family speaks a bit of Punjabi. My mom's family speaks a bit of Punjabi as well, but it's not as prominent in my parents' generation or in my generation. But every time I come to Pakistan, when I'm in Sindh, my Urdu becomes a bit better. When I'm in Lahore, my Punjabi becomes a little bit better, but I need to just keep on practicing.
So is it feasible for you if we talk in Urdu a bit? A bit.
हम
Not
try
more.
कर सकते हैं, but I might switch
No
in
issues.
between if it's
perfectly
बहुत
fine.
मुश्किल हो या तो.
कोई मसला नहीं.
And please forgive any grammatical mistakes.
अच्छा, मुझे अमृता आप एक बात बताओ. आप जब पाकिस्तान आए हो तो how did people of Pakistan welcome you?
हर एयरपोर्ट पे लोग आके हमें रिसीव किया.
अच्छा.
Flowers के साथ, like with the garlands and with bouquets of flowers, which I think doesn't happen anywhere else in the world, or I haven't experienced it. बहुत प्यार महसूस हुआ. So yeah, that is something very special about Pakistan.
So अभी तक आप पाकिस्तानी सिंगर्स के साथ कितनी collaborations कर चुकी हैं?
इस trip में we got a chance to meet the amazing Quali duo Zain and Zohaib.
Okay.
And they of course have such a big legacy of their dad used to play harmonium with Ustad Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan
Oh,
sahab.
mashallah.
And that's how they are into that field as well, in the Quali field. So it was an honor to collaborate with them, which hopefully we'll be able to release very soon in the coming weeks. But उसके बाद हम Zeeshan Ali के साथ भी collaboration
exactly.
की in Virsa Heritage in Haveli Barood Khana 2 days ago, I think. Working on a few original songs as well in Punjabi and hopefully Urdu as well. So that should hopefully come out this year. That's very new for me, original songs. So I'm really excited about that. And then we've got a few tours as well planned.
So we would love to hear another track of yours.
Yes, sure. Ah, सांसों की माला पे सिमरूं मैं पी का नाम, सांसों की माला पे सिमरूं मैं पी का नाम, अपने मन की मैं जानूं और पी के मन की राम, अपने मन की मैं जानूं और पी के मन की राम, सांसों की माला पे सिमरूं मैं पी का नाम।
अच्छा, अब अपने बारे में आप कुछ बताएं। को पंजाबी खाने पसंद है या फिर अनदर हैंड आपको फास्ट फूड ज़्यादा पसंद है?
आई थिंक दोनों पसंद है। मैं बहुत दिन पंजाबी खाना भी नहीं खा सकती।
अच्छा।
आई थिंक उसमें ब्रेक चाहिए विथ चाइनीज़ और विथ यूरोपियन फूड।
Definitely.
Fried rice is a comfort food, but I do love Punjabi food.
चलें फिर इनका एक लास्ट सॉन्ग सुनते हैं और इन्हीं की पसंद का सुनेंगे, और इसी के साथ मुझे आप इजाज़त दीजिए। इंशाल्लाह जल्द हाजिर होंगे, तब तक के लिए अल्लाह हाफ़िज़।
तेरी नज़र है मेरा दिल है, क्या किया जाए, तेरी नज़र है मेरा दिल है, क्या किया जाए, जुनू खिरद के मुकाबिल है, क्या किया जाए,